Greetings, everyone. This is First Centaurian 753 with the next episode of Geopolitical Simulator 4, Power and Revolution, restoring the Ottoman Empire. We have begun to consolidate power politically. We're growing economically. Economy is now still over $1 trillion. $1 trillion economy growing at 5%. Inflation is down. And unemployment is down, keeps going down. I think we're pretty steady as far as our economy is going right now. Our economy is going right now with how much we're spending and with budget and with our taxation levels. Let's just take a look at that real quick. Taxation level of the GDP. Let's see. So our GDP is, or our income is about. Oh, it has the surplus. Surplus is 4.5% of our GDP. I wish I knew what our income was. I mean, I do know what our income was. It's about, so it's a little bit less than 24%. Almost 20%. That's not bad. Usually, I think countries take a much bigger chunk of their GDP, I would think. We're taking a pretty low chunk of GDP as far as taxation. It's below a quarter. I would think, right? What do you guys think about that? I feel like the U.S. takes like half. No, it can't be. That's not true. That's impossible. That's completely ridiculous. No way the U.S. takes half. Because I think the budget's around $3 trillion, and the GDP is like 20. So, if anyone has opinions or thoughts on that, feel free to post down below. How much of a country's GDP should a government be taking in taxes? With that, our budget excess of $47 billion will be used in the March, if we can get that, get to there in this episode, to add on to Turkish infrastructure. Scandal. What scandal?
Your politics are on the right track.
Speaking of the armed forces, I should be increasing the size of my army. Ooh, United Arab Emirates Jihadist Caliphate in Norway. What the heck are you doing in Norway? Army. 88. Let's make it a cool 90,000 soldiers, even though they haven't got to 88 recruitment yet. Crank that in there. $90,000. 90,000 career soldiers. 2,000 commandos. We've got 378 reservists and 293 conscripts. Oh my god, are they protesting? Like mass protests because of that increase of the army? Pacifist union. Wow, look at the pacifists. You know what we can do to appease the pacifists? There is something to do. Oh, demonstrations. They didn't last. Liberties, militarism, national defense, employment. There is a way to appease the pacifists. I think with legislation, if you make regulate duration of national service, 6 months. I think if you reduce that, it helps the pacifists. We're not there yet. I don't think, though. Eliminate Egyptian head state, no. I don't know who this is, but she's causing a problem, apparently. And a bargain concluded with the Minister of Algiers, Defense Minister at Algiers. More ministers in Iran. Very good. I need ministers in Cyprus. And I need to eliminate the Cyprus head of state. Said he wanted to go to war with Cyprus. I believe we have. Let's move 100 tanks to the border. 200. 200 tanks right up to the Cyprus border of the Cyprus capital. No. Don't enter. Just get close. Stop it. No.
We are going to attack.
Cancel. I'll just take this 100. Right there. Jeez, can't even get it close to these guys. Oh, come on. Wish I could rotate the screen. I'm just gonna go right in there. want them outside. Look at these guys. Sending in reinforcements. 32,000. I feel like we should be able to knock them out really quickly. Alright, missile launchers, if anything, they can go further away. Let's just test to see if we can get outside the base. And I guess we can. $100 tanks. Come on, man. Can't even get these tanks outside the base. Okay, there they are. Wow. They'd be closer if they stayed near the base. More reinforcements going in from their military base to the city. No, don't eliminate hesitate. Disapproval! There we go. My government wishes to express absolute disapproval of the presence of your troops near our border. They represent a potential threat to the integrity of our country. Man, withdraw immediately. Maybe that could cause them.
The kidnapping took place last night and was carried out by an armed
President's
commando in the middle of the streets of the capital.
Personal.
The operation took place in a few
MD.
seconds, and a terrorist organization claimed responsibility immediately.
That
Our
is the
agents
curs
have
that we were looking at
infiltrated and
before.
found the kidnapper's hiding place. It's a house in a suburb far away from the capital.
Take him. We're always good at doing that. We're always good at taking him. Good Turkish total special
If
forces.
we yield today, we'll be opening the door to all that.
I thought I said attack. Public finance. Awful. Growth is at 5%. Inflation is down below 4%. Hostage taking success at the rescue operation. Always successful. Yes, we want to do this. Wait a minute. Check. This is the one. Pause the game here. This is the one who. Oh no! Look at her moral characters. Horrible. I don't want to assassinate her. Nope. Let her be. Should be able to find some dirt on them pretty soon, hopefully. What do we got here? Meeting request with Cape Verde. Sure. What are they gonna have? They got nothing for us. But I'll meet with them because I don't want to lose points for not meeting with them. That is the purpose for that. Oh, get this thing running. We're coming to an end of the quarter here. What if I should do like a Turkish flyby? See if I can just send some fighters across their border there. Iraqi confidential information. Financing Russian mafia in Slovakia. I didn't see anything. No target. You need a target, huh? Can't just direct them to fly. That's not working. Alright, just get off that. Oh, wait. I have to click all of it. There we go. Alright. Alright. That's not gonna work. Could move my ships closer to their international waters, maybe. And maybe that will increase tension. Trying to get them to move against us. $12,000 troops. Come on. They didn't move at all. That didn't work. They're almost across the line there. I'm trying to apply some pressure. Ooh, $9 billion cash surplus. Alright, let's spend it. Or at least let's spend half of it. 4.5 billion. What do we want to spend it on? I forgot what happened with the housing. I know some of them, I think we did try to improve some of them. Dilapidated houses. What if I did like 10,000 here? That is $800 million. No big deal. Still got 3.7 million, I'd say, to spend. 3.7 million. Oh, I have promises, don't I? I think I have campaign promises I have to match. I have to meet. Personality cult, publicized movement, election. Program, there it is. Average salary of the army, company tax, police, cyber task force. Oh god, these are horrible. What are these? Something to do with religion. Pornography tax, we got that one. Secondary highways, how many do we need? Ooh. Alright, I'll build some. Road transport. Medicine and genetics all the way up. Family allowances. Monthly rent allowances. Save that one for later, I think. Legislation on abortion. Average monthly salary in the army. Holy mackerel. 884? Okay, let's see what we got here. 884. $1 billion more on army salary. Should make people happy in the army.
Good morning! I didn't come empty-handed. In fact, I wanted you to see in order to submit to you this economic contract which, as you will see, is profitable for both our countries.
Sugar! That's not a lot of sugar. Why would I do this? I'm not interested. Beat it. Verde. Do something about your human rights.
Our country is confronted with many subversive undercurrents, so you'll understand why we are forced to apply an appropriate coercive policy. However, your request is not ridiculous, and will not be ignored because, I must admit, it fits into the more lenient program we have been waiting to incorporate for some time.
Alright, enough out of you. Alright, we got some sit-ins going on here. 5,000 of the pacifist union. I don't like raising the military salary there, huh? But it got me a campaign promise. It should have got me a campaign promise. Yes! Alright, so that was about $1 billion. We spent about 1.8 billion. I guess I want to go 4.5 billion. We're going to go for another, what, 2.7 billion? Which we can do in secondary highways. Get half of them. Well, alright, let's go. Let's go to roads. We need roads here. Alright, construction. Secondary highway. I'll say 3. Whoa! That's another billion. Let's do 2. There we go. That'll help get us closer to the objective.
The preparations are complete.
Ramadan, yes, we want to celebrate that. We're Muslim. 5% annual growth. And unemployment looks good.
For the moment, we have the sit-in under control.
Alright, then ignore it. Road, transport, and automobile are all happy. And I'm gonna go for media, communication, construction, broadband internet. Let's up it. 1%. Let's up it. Nope, damn it. What was it at? What is it at? 28? Let's crank it up to 30. 30% coverage of broadband for the entire country, distributed across full territory, and a reimbursement of $394 million. Total $1.5 billion. Broadband internet technology that works on existing telephone networks, offers bandwidth from 2 to 20 megabytes per second. Mostly developed since the beginning of the 2000s. It is now an aging technology, forgotten in the favor of super high speed. We're going to confirm this one though. And broadband construction has now begun.
For the moment, we...
Gonna leave that alone. Let's check our service industry for those of you keeping track, if anyone is. Internet services are now at 12 billion in sales, up from 3 billion. They've quadrupled. Those are some pretty good numbers. GDP, service industry, that's gone up 613 billion, but our trade imbalance is still there. We're not exporting as nearly as much as we used to. I guess we're consuming.
For the moment, we have the sit-in under control.
I'm gonna ignore them for now.
For the moment,
Ignore. Get rid of you. No, I don't want to do that. Who are you? Broadband construction begun. Worksite is open.
I'll give you a quick update on the sit-in. The demonstrators are still there.
6
The
days.
situation is still slowly worsening.
Slowly worsening, huh? Now let's appear on television and see what happens. 7 days.
Your television appearance was very well received by the demonstrators.
Very good.
You showed conviction. The assembly should demobilize gradually. I will keep you up to date.
Sounds good to me. That's me. That's me on television.
I understand the disappointment, even the resentment felt by the protesters. But today, I officially ask them to return home for the sake of appeasement.
I feel like
as soon
Macron.
as this is done, the government will take responsibility for
Macron
investigating
dealing with the yellow
and
jackets
responding to
and
their
the
demands.
tax revolt. Gotta watch those taxes in France. There's been some bad blood spilt over taxes, especially unequal distribution of taxes in the past. You don't want to mess with that. Mess with that, you lose your head. That's how it works. Okay. Still waiting. Sorry. I know you guys want me to be a little bit more aggressive with this. Maybe I could just invade. If you guys want me to invade, post it on the comments. And then maybe in the next episode, I'll just go for it. If I am going to do that, I should probably send another 10,000 troops, though. What do we got here? 18. I want it from further away. And I could use some more special forces, too, probably.
The movement seems to be blowing itself out.
Ended after 9 days. There's not a lot of troops there. Not a lot there. I need more soldiers. 19,000 there. Alright, let's take another 10. Allocate them to Cyprus. Does that work? I think it did. It's moving too quickly for me to watch it. $30,000 troops. 12,000 there. Could probably take the city before anybody notices. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys in this vote, and I do typically record a couple episodes in a row, so it might be like 1 or 2 episodes from here. See if you guys want me before I actually invade Cyprus, because I won't know. I won't know about the response till after I've probably already recorded a couple of more episodes. So I will leave that up to you. Christmas is coming soon. We've got a Steam sale on the way. Ooh, salutations.
You know full well that in our services, the empathy...
Let me know if there's any games you guys want to see.
One of my men succeeded in infiltrating Key Center. According to my calculations, the informational gain, in geopolitical terms, could be close to 2.73 on Sachs graphic. Our agent also allows us to anticipate and therefore counterattack their terrorist projects. You can decide to dismantle this organization, but the more an agent remains infiltrated, the more information can be obtained, and the more effective a future dismantling could be. Do you wish to carry out the dismantling attempt now?
That message means no, not right now, from what I remember. I had to hear the whole thing because I didn't remember which one it was. So anyways, like I was saying, Christmas is coming up soon. There's another Steam sale, I think on December 27th. Looking to spend some of the Patreon money that has been contributed. Thank you to all the Patrons out there. I think there's 5 of them right now that have been contributing loyally for the past couple months. And Patreon specifically, if there's any games you want to see me play on the channel, let me know. So I am going to probably spend some money this Christmas. Plutocracy is a game that I should have gotten in September, according to the Indiegogo campaign. For some reason, I haven't had access to it yet. I think it might be an early access, but it looks like a cool 19th century game, American 19th century Gilded Age game. I don't know, it's got potential. The concept, I think, has potential. Find out how good the actual game is, but it sounds very political. I don't know. Let me know if you guys know that game and if you have any opinions on that game. But I'm definitely thinking of a World War I game, Hearts of Iron, Great War mod. That's going to be coming out soon. Patreon request from Ari Holyfield is a Savior of Bulgaria series, where I am going to, or Savior of the Balkans, Bulgaria Savior of the Balkans. Got a whole nice write-up about it. And I'm going to do a Realpolitik series on that. And I am not very familiar. I'm still trying to familiarize myself with Realpolitik because I don't want to, like, crash and burn right away. But it's the 2022 scenario where all countries are neutral. And Ari wants me to take over the Balkans with Bulgaria and make it a Balkan nation. So that should be coming up soon. And then there's Universe Sim. I've been looking at it. It's iffy at best. There's a YouTube video out there that says don't buy that game yet. I have to look at that. It's on my watch list to see if I'll just speed this up, try to get through this quarter. To see if maybe there's going to be some DLCs or mods or something like that, or there's potential for DLCs and mods. Another hostage taking. It's like, come on. How many? Let me check out that Turkish group. I might just have to go in and attack famous movie actors.
The kidnapping took place last night and was carried out by an armed commando in the middle of the streets of the capital. The operation took place in a few seconds, and a terrorist organization claimed responsibility immediately.
There's the holiday. No option to attack yet. Execute her in 41 days.
Our agents have infiltrated and found the kidnapper's hiding place.
Get him. Organization infiltrated. Files. Bought a second mobile phone. Had a relationship with a greeter. Had a relationship with a greeter at a major store. Ordered sex toys. Took a long walk on the docks at night. This guy just sounds like he's horny, I guess. They're all ordering sex toys here. First-person shooter. Slept on the bus, they in the line. Joined a forum on bomb-making website. That is a no-no there. Stole DVDs from the store. Alright, let's arrest him. Wonder what type of DVDs he stole. That guy's arrested. Now we'll see that. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta slow this down. Taken hostage, terrorist group, Turkish communist forces. Success liberated by special forces. We have the best special forces.
You found absolutely nothing.
There we go. Oh no, really? He stole DVDs. Larceny.
Our governmental cell informs me that it has...
Please get into that government. No, we're not ready for that yet. That sounds bogus. I should have got some information from him. Speed this up. Hopefully if we can get inside that Cyprus ministry, we can find some sort of corruption that we can call them out on the world stage and get the UN backing to invade Cyprus. The other option I think I mentioned last time was become a UN Security Council member. Inauguration of an army base.
The
there
work
we go.
is finally over, and
There it is. If we can get on the Security Council, ooh, there we go. Ask for status of a permanent member of the Security Council. Let's see what happens. If we can get on that council, then we can invade anybody, anytime we want. We should be fine. But I doubt they'll give it to us. I got it as India, but that's when I was like the third largest economy, and I think I was the first largest population. Turkey is nowhere near there yet. Turkey right now, population helicopter-wise, not its fighter jet-wise. Population-wise, economy-wise, 17th still. Not catching up to Indonesia yet. Still pretty far behind them. What do we have to do to get... Japan's got 5 trillion. A long way to go there. Ooh. Request accepted. After examining your candidacy, we are happy to announce that your file has been accepted. Your request to become a permanent member of the council will thus be submitted to vote by the organization. Ah, crap! I forgot about that. I need to do stuff. Russia likes me. These guys. Who is on the council right now? Completely. Now I remember what I did. I bribed everybody. That's how you get on the Security Council. You gotta bribe every... I am a member. Ah, how do you like that? China. I should write this down. I have to write this down. I gotta write it down, sorry. Alright. Who's that? Lithuania? All the way up there in the Balkans. We've got... Is that Tajikistan? That is Tajikistan. There's a really funny episode of The West Wing. I don't know if you guys watched that. I think it was president of Kyrgyzstan or something like that. Was on the UN, and he was, or maybe Turkmenistan. Yeah, Turkmenistan. And he was not letting them do what they wanted to do. And it's just funny if you ever watch that show. It's a really good political show. Highly recommend The West Wing. For anyone who's interested in politics. Has a liberal lean. They are Democrats. But most entertainment does have a liberal lean. At least in the United States. So Cape Verde is on the Security Council right now? Okay. I should have bought that stuff from them. Crap. Who else is on the Security Council? I don't see... Cyprus? Cyprus is on the council, and so are we. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. That is H. It'll probably tell you here, right? Sierra Leone, Cyprus, Senegal, Iraq, Brunei. Brunei definitely snuck in there. And me. Those are the 10 rotating right now. Alright, I think I just need a majority vote. I should. I don't know. Well, Iraq. Could we give them aid? We are giving them aid. Billions of dollars. Let's up that aid. $75 million more. Bribery for you. Can I give you aid? I'm not taking aid. No! Whoa, 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 whoa. Aid. Get aid to Tajikistan. They'll appreciate a good amount of aid. Our donation. These are current donations. That will increase it 5 times. Brunei. Brunei does not seem to be accepting aid. No, they're probably too wealthy because of all the oil. But I guess Romania and Lithuania will accept aid. Let's check out these African countries over here. West African countries. Cha-ching. 100 million. Aid. Cha-ching. Sierra Leone, 100 million. And Cape Verde. I should have bought that stuff from you. I'm sorry. Oh, stop clicking that. Sorry, I didn't buy. I didn't know you were on the council. Oh, you're gonna love me. I'm gonna almost double your aid. Boom. Should we get enough for now? That'll be our move. See how that works out. Large increase in economic aid. Cape Verde, Sierra Leone, they both like it, but the other guys didn't really respond. Okay, well, we're gonna have to, I'm gonna leave you in some suspense. Wait, I clicked that, yeah. To see if we actually get on the Security Council. And if we do, the Warhawks on the channel are gonna be very happy. I'm gonna go to war with everybody. Everybody. Cyprus, Egypt, Armenia. Maybe just invade, go ahead and invade Syria and Iraq too. Jordan's friendly. We're gonna swamp through. I think the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire extends, basically taking over all the Balkans there. Parts of, I think Crimea. And parts of the Ukraine, maybe parts of Russia, which that's a stretch. I know it goes into the Middle East. I don't know if it goes into Iran very far, but I do think they take the Hejaz region of Saudi Arabia, and they may even get down into East Africa too. I'm not sure exactly. I know they go to like Algeria. I have to double check on the extent of the Ottoman Empire, but we'll find all that out in a new episode, in another episode. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel. Special thanks to all the Patreons. Again, if you guys have recommendations for games for the New Year's or new series, especially with the assumed 2019 GPS for add-on or the Great War mod. I apologize for making history of the Great War. Haven't been posting that. I've been having some copyright videos, copyright issues with the videos. So I haven't been posting as many videos. I just have the 2 that are still on Patreon, but maybe I'll do a couple more on Patreon. I'll still wait because I know they're not too popular on YouTube, but I think there are some Patreon fan club there. So I'll get a couple more of those episodes out too. So thanks for watching. Feel free to comment down below. Like the video if you did. Hit the bell and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I will see you guys in the next episode.